What is up, YouTubers? This is Geo back with another mod, and if you haven't already guessed, I picked up a set of Headplays from rangevideo.com. Check them out. Great customer service. I went straight to work on these. I put some on and off switches on this. The receiver switch to turn the receiver on and off when I don't need to use it. Just when I'm using HDMI, I can turn off the receiver to save some battery life. That's this switch here, on and off. And I didn't like to have to take the battery, like unplug the battery on and off, you know, every time. So that's what this switch does, on and off. Now I can leave the battery plugged in, and that's that. The red wire that I colored with a Sharpie marker, that's the 12 volt coming in. And then that wire right there with the black marker on it, there's two wires actually coming out of that one pin. That's the negative. And if you go to the connector, the third wire is the negative, fourth wire is positive. That's the first one I did. This is the second one. From this source here, 5 volt and ground. Taped it up. Use 5-minute epoxy there because it just holds better. I'd rather use that than just hot glue it. Put some tape there to reinforce it. Braided the wire a little bit. Got a nice long wire here, because it's going to be running through the case, and that's going to be used for the fan. Now this is 20 by 20 by 8mm fan. These are Sunon fans. Got these off of eBay. I bought a 3-pack for like 12 bucks. Sized up the square, cut it a little bit smaller, and this is press fitted in there. No glue, no nothing. I just cut the square a little bit smaller than what the fan was, and that's press fitted in there. Now I tried this out already, like with the top cover on, and there is no light coming in, barely, hardly, like you don't even see it. That's the Sunon fan. I actually have one right here. This is the fan I use. I have 3 of them. If you're interested in the part number, there it is. I'm still in the process of wiring all this up. I'll come back with a follow-up video of how it looks all finished and the fan running and everything. Just wanted to show the work that I did. One other thing I did, I made, because you can run this off an 11 point or 2 or 3 cell battery, so I had a max amp battery that I used for my Futaba controller, and it had a Futaba lead coming out of it, like one of those, right? So I took this, which came with this, like you get this with the set, so I just cut the lead off of it because I'm never going to use this. I'll probably use it for parts, like I could make another connector maybe with another, you know, end on it. But instead of doing all that, I just took the lead that I needed, which is the male, and put a female connector on it. Soldered it all up and covered it up with some heat shrink. That's another little mod I did. I also took the plug that came for the other to charge the other battery that comes with this headset, and I put some banana plugs on it to charge it with my high-tech multi-charger. But then I figured, well, why even bother with that? because I got this now, and this fits in the back with the, I didn't use that cheap Velcro that it came with on the strap. I changed it to some heavy duty real Velcro, the types that strap in. This is not the fuzzy type, this is the hard, good industrial Velcro. This stuff really good, like holds great. This actually snaps in, you can hear it when it clips on. Real good stuff. So yeah, so I took the Headplays and went to work. I went to town on these. So I did the on and off switches. I'll come back with a follow-up video. Just wanted to show the work in progress. And again, that's all epoxied in there, so that's not going nowhere. That 5-minute epoxy works good too. Didn't bother doing the screws, even though it came with it, but that's just a much cleaner look. And I have a labeling machine with some small, like a real thin, you know, tape, you know. I was just gonna put like on and off on there, but you know what? I already know that in is off. I mean off, yeah, and out is, and that's how I set it up for both of them. So I mean, I don't know. I might put a label, a little sticker on it that says on and off or whatever. I doubt it, but we'll see. Also, I got this on there, and on the other half I have this little wire holder thing that I use to hold the wire in place. So I got this thing here. It's hard to do this with one hand, so bear with me. I put this in here, just kind of, there you go. So all I gotta do is just plug this in. So again, when I got these, I tried them out. I hooked up my PlayStation 4 to it, and I hooked up my little Hobson 107H, yeah, 107H little quad that I have, and flown around the house with it, with the receiver and everything, and it works flawlessly. I mean, they're great goggles. Again, I just felt like modding them, and that's what I've done so far. I got the idea from Flight Test for the receiver. FlightTest.com, somebody had done it. They put like a toggle switch up here somewhere, I don't know, somewhere over here I think, or on this side. Little toggle switch that they took off an own controller. I just went with the micro switches, on and off, easy to do. For that one, you have to find the 5-volt source from the receiver, which is on the other side, but I don't feel like taking this apart again. But yeah, there's a 5-volt source that you'll see when you on that connector. It's labeled on the connector. You'll see a 5-volt source, just like you can see here. It'll say 5 volts like that. But yeah, so you just cut that wire, one lead coming from the wire into this, and the other lead going back to the wire here. And I added a little extension on there because the wire was kind of short. But those are the two parts I cut off, and then added extra wires to be able to, route it that way. So that's how I did that. That's a basic thing. And then this one again, on the pin here, the third one, I mean, I didn't even need to cut the ground. It's basically the 12 volt, which is pin number 4. That's the one I cut and soldered. So one lead, like the cut, one lead's going to there, and the other lead's going right back. Because this is going to sit under there. I didn't need to extend nothing, so I don't think I needed to do. Yeah, I did need to do it to this one, because this one wasn't as long as this one. This was a little longer. But yeah, that's basically it. And again, went to town, did this, got the new battery, and yeah, so I'll come back with a follow-up, let you guys see how it came out. I think this came out extraordinary. This came out like real good. But again, I'll come back show you the finished product. Thanks again for watching, and like, subscribe, whatever. See you guys later.